Hey, what is up, everyone? Today we're going to dive into something that's going to take your AI prompting skills to the next level. So, today we're working with 6 essential tips that are going to help you get more powerful and precise results. So, whether you're working with ChatGPT, MidJourney, or any other AI platform, these tips are going to help you make a huge difference. So, let's jump straight into it. So, before we get started with the tips, let's talk about why AI prompting actually matters. So, whether you're using it for your homework or you're using it to make a business plan, these are the 4 important reasons why you want to make sure you understand prompting that can get you the most out of AI. So it's going to help you with improved results, obviously time efficiency, it's going to enhance the creativity of the AI, giving you better results, and it's going to give you more tailored solutions so you're unique from the other people. So if you're doing it for your homework, you're not going to have homework that everyone else is going to have. It's going to make sure that you're going to stand out. So these are very important. So first up, you want to clearly define the task. If the AI doesn't know exactly what you're asking it to do, it's not going to give you the answer you want. You can't just say, for example, tell me about AI. That's way too vague. Instead, say something like, write a 200-word explanation of how AI can improve customer service. You see how much more focused the second one is? That's exactly what you need to do. So next, coming in at tip number 2, you've got to give the AI some form of context. So imagine you're asking a stranger a question. You're going to have to give some background information to the stranger, otherwise they won't give you a good answer. The same goes for AI. So for an example of a bad prompt that you definitely don't want to use, say for example you say something like, write a blog post about marketing. That's very vague. You're not giving it enough context. You're not giving it any idea of what exactly it is that you want. So instead, a better prompt would be, write a blog post about marketing strategies for a small e-commerce business in 2024. That extra little detail helps tailor the response to your needs. Tip number 3, format. You got to tell the AI how you want the responses to be structured. This can be super helpful when you need something in a specific style or layout, like a list, paragraph, table, or an outline. So a basic example of a really stupid prompt would be something like, give me tips for SEO. Instead, you would rather want to say something like, list 5 bullet points for improving SEO, each with a short explanation. Now, just that extra structure not only makes the answer clearer, but it also makes it easier to use. So this is a very important tip for you. So flying straight into the 4th tip, tone. Now, tone is a huge one. You have to ask specific questions like, do you want the response to be professional, casual, academic, or funny? You need to specify the tone that you want the AI to adopt. Now, a basic crappy prompt would be something like, explain how machine learning works. You're not really applying tone there. Instead, ask a prompt like, explain how machine learning works in a casual, conversational tone, as if you were talking to a friend. So you see how we guide the AI there using tone. So you need to remember you're shaping how the AI speaks. So make sure it matches your audience. So at tip 5, it's all about using exemplar prompts, or in other words, giving the AI an example to follow. Now this is really great when you want a certain style or quality to your prompt. A basic prompt would be something like, write an introduction for a blog post on AI. Now if you were to use the exemplar tip, a better prompt would be something like, write an introduction like this. AI is revolutionizing industries, making the processes faster, smarter, and more efficient. But how can small businesses leverage AI to scale? So you see how we give it an example there. It's a great way just to give like the AI a little bit more to work with. So by showing the AI exactly what you want, you increase the chances of getting a better response. So coming in at my personal favorite tip, or the tip that you've probably seen a lot of other people use before. You might have used it yourself even. So finally, let's talk about persona. Now you can have the AI take on specific roles, and this is super useful when you want a specific perspective or tone that is unique. So a basic prompt that is kind of stupid would be something like, give me financial advice. Very bland, very boring. Instead, use persona and say something like, give me financial advice from a perspective of a seasoned ventured capitalist. Now you see how we apply a specific persona there to the AI. It gives it exactly what it needs to know by telling it what it should know. It's kind of counterintuitive, but in a way it makes sense as well. Now, the AI gives you advice through the lens of a specific persona, which adds depth to the response. So you can imagine this is probably one of the easiest to use tips, and it's probably going to give you the best kind of output that you might be looking for. So yeah, definitely use tip number 6. Alright, now let me show you the real magic of combining all of these tips into one prompt. So say now you've got Joe, and he uses a simple prompt like, give me tips for improving my business. It's very stupid, bland. Don't use a prompt like this. If you want a really crappy answer back from ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using, give a prompt like this. Instead, you should give a prompt that are using all 6 of the magic tools that we just gave you. The prompt will look something like, as a marketing consultant with 10 years of experience, give me 5 bullet point strategies to grow an e-commerce business in 2024. Make the tone conversational and include an example for each strategy. Notice the difference? One is vague and the other one is crystal clear, with a specific task, a specific context, format, tone, persona, and even examples. So don't be like Joe. Be smarter and use our 6 tips that we just gave you. It's going to drastically improve the results that you're going to get from these ChatGPT prompts. So there you have it. 6 tips to help get your AI game to the next level. Try these out and let me know what results you get in the comments down below. Let me know if there's any tip that may have surprised you, that you didn't think was going to be in there, or any tip that might be your favorite. Drop a comment down below. I'd love to have a conversation with you, and I'd love to answer any questions that you might have. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.